Hello folks, Riley, Yo-Yo Memes, Roof B, Moore here. Uh, I'm gonna make a yo-yo collection video because I cleaned my room pathetically, which obviously it's not, my area is not very clean. Um, but I rounded up every yo-yo that I could find in my home, and here it is. So hopefully I can get through this without my phone running out of storage. That would be awesome. Okay. We're gonna start with my most chopped shit yo-yos. I've got a Yo-Yo Factory California prototype. I think that is what this is. Super shitty. It doesn't have an axle or response pads or a bearing, and I don't remember where I got it. This is probably the worst yo-yo ever made. It's close, but if you ever had to play with one of these, I'm sorry. This is the Yo Mega Exodus 2. I don't know where the green half came from. I know I got the blue half from Toys R Us when I was a kid. Super awful yo-yo. And this is called the Base Camp Flight, which is the Yo-Yo Factory CLYW collab. I think it's like missing a spacer or something. I know you can't play with it. You can't play with it anymore. And this is a Whimsy Roar yo-yo that I got from an Instagram giveaway in probably 2015. It does not have an axle or a bearing. I don't know what happened to it. Pardon me and shit. And this is called a Duncan Freehand that is modded. It had weight rings in there, but I popped them out at some point and put them somewhere. I don't know what I did with them. Okay, this thing's crazy. This is a fake Yo-Yo Recreation Sleipnir, which I don't know the origin of these or how I obtained it, but I've had it for a long time. It's crazy. It is cooked. I don't know if you can tell how just like disgusting it is. Unplayable yo-yo. It is unplayably bad. Okay, now we got all the chopped shit out of the way. Let's move to some dope shit. This is called the Throw Spiral Kappa. Shout out Matthew Doyle and Jamie and Throw Spiral. I played with these a lot. I got one of them from Matthew, and I also purchased one on Yo-Yo Expert. I love it. It's a great yo-yo. This thing is super shitty. This is a Yo-Yo Factory Woke Star. Nah, I'm playing. But it's the North Star that they took Jensen's name off of, which is... it's lame. Allegedly, it glows in the dark. It sucks. It vibrates like crazy. It kind of looks like, I don't know if you can tell, but it kind of looks like somebody tried to eat it. Like there's like tooth marks on it or something. And I've also got a real North Star that's got Jensen's name on it. If you have any of these in the other colorways with Jensen's name, I'm interested in purchasing those. I got this on the BST new in box for $30 like a couple years ago, which is insane. That's insane. This is a Yo-Yo Jam C-Force, which is short for centripetal force, obviously. I knew that. Yeah, it's a classic yo-yo. It's super shitty though. Alex Satori was really doing 3A with these, but I don't remember where I got this, but they're pretty cool. And this is a Yo-Yo Jam Quest, which is a great yo-yo, and it is rare. It's got the finger spin caps on it, which is rare as fuck, and they're impossible to get on and take off, or else I would pop them off and show you that Takeshi, I think it's Takeshi on there. When I was a kid, I thought it was Jesus on there. He's like T-posing. I think it's actually Takeshi though, but you know, Takeshi's the goat. Takeshi Matsuda. And this is called the CLYW Puffin 2 in the Space Blizzard colorway. I love this yo-yo. I bought it when I was a kid. Well, my mom bought it, obviously, because, you know, these things were expensive. This is actually the one on Yo-Yo Expert. I don't know if you can see it still, but this is the one from the product photo on it on Yo-Yo Expert, which I figured out somehow. Love it. It's a great yo-yo. And this is awesome. This is the Recess D-bearing Joyride in my colorway that I designed. I'm super happy with how these came out. My best friend Jacob did the art on there. I love it. These are perfect. It's a great yo-yo. It plays so good and it's so beautiful and esoteric as fuck. Oh, speaking of esoteric, this is rare. This is a Tropic Spins Shipwreck prototype, which I loved Tropic Spins when I was a kid. I was so hyped on them, but this is the only yo-yo from them I was ever able to get my hands on. They had some more yo-yos, but they were always just doing dope shit. I don't know. I love Tropic Spins. Rest in peace. This is called the Recess First Base. I got a bunch of these. This is the best yo-yo ever because it's perfect for a beginner and for a pro. And you can purchase them for like $18 and then give it away, and then you can go purchase another one. It's awesome. And this is rare. This shit here, 1 in 1. This is a John Higby painted Duncan yo-yo. I don't know what yo-yo it is. It's got, oh, I don't know what this thing is. It's awesome though. It's got the Bones logo here, and then it's got the Pal Peralta logo here. I had to cop that. It is awesome. And this is rare. This is a Yo-Yo Factory Horizon first release edition. There's like a creature on it, a little creature. I don't know what's up with that, but I loved this yo-yo when I was a kid. It's sweet. I have another one somewhere, like a vanilla one that's not first release. I have no clue where it is. I have no idea. And this is called the Abstraction from Unparalleled. I purchased this at Nat's. Abel Fair signature. You know I had to cop that shit. It's awesome. I love raw yo-yos. Hard to fuck up a raw yo-yo. It's awesome. And these are beloved. These are Yo-Yo Factory Supernovas. Tyler Severance, the GOAT. I love this. I loved these when I was a kid. I had to cop both colorways. As you can see, they've been through hell. They are very loved by me. Crazy good, crazy good. I love it. And this is allegedly a Yo-Yo Factory Cyborg 2 prototype, but I don't know what kind of fucking prototypes have engravings on them, but these came from like an Indiegogo, which is a little suspicious now that I think about it, because what the fuck was Yo-Yo Factory raising money for? I don't know. But I did buy 2 of these from there, and I gave one of them to my good homie Ben Sanders. Shout out Ben Sanders, that's my dog. Same thing with this Barracuda. This is a Duncan Barracuda, which I used to have 2 of, and then I gave one to Ben Sanders because that's my dog. It's a pretty good, this is a great yo-yo though. I love this. Apparently the Made in America ones without the nipples are better. I didn't know that. I never even knew that there was a distinction between those. This is the only one I ever knew. And this is called the Recess Switch Hitter. It is new and it is awesome. It's like the First Base, but kind of just like First Base 2.0. It's made of a nicer material. It's got, you could get metal caps or plastic caps. They're pretty fucking dope. They're really beautiful, aesthetically pleasing yo-yos. Kind of like the way a freehand, like a Duncan freehand, except you can actually play with it and do tricks on it. And I've got these 2. And then I've also got this one, which I think is a callback to Danny Severance colorway, which is fucking sweet. These are awesome. And this is called the CLYW Big Dipper, which I ordered from Yo-Yo Expert at some point. I think it's the plastic version of the Borealis, probably made in China. Oh, it literally says it. CLYW, made in China. This is called the Xenon Prime, which is the Xavier own yo-yo. It's 60 millimeters, big as hell. I like it. It's fun to play with. It looks like a Turbo Bumblebee GT, which is awesome. Which I'm also looking for one of those. If you have the black cap Turbo Bumblebee GT, I'm looking for that. And this is the Capped Hypernova, which is beautiful. This yo-yo is epic and beautiful. I love it. I play with this thing a lot. It is so beautiful. Shout out Archie, whose colorway this is. This is beautiful. I love it. And this is the Jake Bullock Dunk yo-yo. I love this colorway. It's such a great yo-yo. It is purple and it is black. It is such a good yo-yo. I love it. And this is called the Recess Nap. I've got it in this colorway. It is very good. It's a little wide, little tiny yo-yo, but it is stable enough to play with, but also small enough to keep in your pocket, which is awesome. It is a great yo-yo. I've also got the prototype of it, which is rare. I played the hell out of this thing when I first got it. It is awesome. This is the Recess First Base in the purple color, which is awesome. Purple is the best color ever invented. This is the Yo-Yo Factory 1, which is way worse than the First Base. They wanted this to be the First Base. It's not that. And this was technically my first yo-yo, I guess. But when I got into yo-yo, my stepdad had a Turbo Bumblebee GT, and I would steal that bitch from his closet when he was at work. And then they were bullshitting. I swear he was gatekeeping me because he got me this and a metal drifter. Like, he really just didn't want me to get good, I don't think. He's gatekeeping. Hey, shout out Chris, though. This is a Recess Hypernova Sisyphus. It's got Sisyphus on it. This thing is awesome. I love it. And you know I got that gummy dice. And this is the Recess Hypernova in my new colorway. It is awesome. I made this graphic on Microsoft Paint. I love it. It is so dope. These turned out beautiful. I love it. You could get one at Nats, but if you didn't, they'll probably come out soon on the website. And this is the Yo-Yo Factory Hot. This thing is fucking awesome. I love it. This was like the first real metal yo-yo that my parents purchased for me. I love it. You can tell it's been through hell. Harold Owens III is awesome. And this is called the Yo-Yo Recreation Drop Near. It is common. And this is the Offset Logic 2. I've been playing with this thing a lot. Yo-Yo Expert always gets me right. I returned a Vibey yo-yo that they sent me, and then I changed it for this at Nationals. And this is not the colorway I would have picked because this is hideous. But it does look really cool when it spins. This is the Unparalleled Patience in the James Liptak colorway, which is awesome. You know, I had to cop this. Shout out James Liptak. Shout out Aiden Koch. This yo-yo is dope. And this is the, I actually don't know what this thing is called. This is a G Squared yo-yo that was a gift from the folks at G Squared. So shout out to them. Shout out all the unks. Shout out the yo-yo unks. And you might be wondering, where's my CLYW peak, legacy peak that I got at Nationals? To be honest, folks, I sold it online before I even had the yo-yo in my hands to somebody in the G Squared Discord. And this is called the Recess Mukbang. This is rare. You ain't never seen this. Ain't nobody else got this colorway. This is rare. This is the dog food brown. Y'all don't got this. Y'all ain't never seen this. This is the Recess Mukbang in the dog food brown. And this is the Recess Joyride. It is tarnished. It is tarnished. This thing is awesome. I love the Joyride. I play with it all the time. And Tyler hooked me up with this one at Nationals. It is tarnished, but that is okay. It is beautiful. It is beautiful as hell. This is called the Unparalleled. I don't know what it's called. It came free with the Unparalleled abstraction that I purchased at Nationals. It's really good though. I like this yo-yo. I don't know what this thing is called, but it's like a big ass plastic yo-yo and it's super fun to play with. This is the Magic Yo-Yo K1. Ooh, this thing is awesome. Perfect yo-yo to teach children how to do the DNA. It is awesome. Tyler sent me a bunch of these though to like give out to kids at Yo-Yo Club, which has been awesome. And this is called the 44 Emporium Feather, I believe. I love this yo-yo. It is awesome. This was a gift from Jack Hudspath, who I guess just didn't want it. He needed to make space for more yo-yos, so he just gave me this, which is dope. Yeah, this thing is really cool. I always tweak out after I play with it though, because I want every yo-yo to feel this light, and then I start tweaking about how heavy every yo-yo is, but I know it's just like my mind fucking with me because I don't actually want yo-yos to be this light. Okay, now these are probably my favorite yo-yos in my collection. These are recess charms that I got from Andrew Bergen in a trade, which Andrew Bergen like basically invented yo-yoing. So pretty proud of these. I also play with this black one like literally all the time. If you can't tell, it's like dinged to hell. But I love this thing. I play with it so much. Such a cool yo-yo. Unfortunately, this thing does not show up on stage. And this is called the Recess Firecracker. This is such a fun yo-yo to play with. It is a responsive yo-yo that you can like change the bearing and make it unresponsive, but I'll be playing with it in responsive mode because it's like got that weird kind of response where it's like responsive enough that like it'll come back when you tug on it, but it's also like delicate enough where you can like throw a slack aside. You can throw a slack aside and still catch it. And this is called rare as fuck. This is rare. Ain't nobody got this. I'm the only one who got this. Ooh, you see that? It's rare. We don't even know what it's called. This is the Recess Peckerwood prototype I'm playing. It's actually called the Woodpecker. I don't know if that will be what it's called though. This yo-yo rules. It's like a hybrid plastic and aluminum rims. This thing rocks. I love it. And this is called the Yo-Yo, I forget who makes it. I think it's Yo-Yo Recreation. Jet Set EG. This thing rules. I've had it forever. It's the only real 4A yo-yo that I've ever like consistently played with. It was expensive. And it's a 4A yo-yo. And this is called the Recess Vacation. This thing rocks. I love it. It's in a perfect colorway. Purple and silver is like the best colorway ever. I love it. This yo-yo rules. It's so good. And these are called C3 Yo-Yo Seekers. This is the only C3 yo-yo I've ever owned. Unfortunately, I'd like to try some more of those yo-yos. I just haven't. But I said something unsavory about 2A on my story on Instagram, and then Will Smith, who was fucking awesome at 2A, slid up and he said, "I'm gonna give you the gift of God," which I didn't know what that meant. But then when I saw him, he gave me these. So I learned some 2A tricks. I can do my little loops and my little shoot the moon. And this is called the Yomega Fireball, which I got this when I was a child. I went to the psychiatrist to get a diagnosis, and then I told them that I like yo-yos. And then the next appointment that I had, he said, "Hey, I was cleaning out my basement and I found this," and he gave it to me. So shout out my psychiatrist. And this is called the Duncan Orbital GTX. I don't know where I got this yo-yo, but it rocks. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good bimetal yo-yo. I like it. It's fun. It's like burnt. I don't really know how it got so worn out, but it rules. And this is the Recess Jake Bullock First Bass yo-yo. This thing is sweet. It looks like a fishing lure. It's really cool. It's just a first base, but it looks awesome. I love it. I'm a little sick, folks, if you can't tell. And this is called the MK1 Jack Hudspath Lays yo-yo. I like this yo-yo a lot. I fuck with Jack Hudspath, so you know I had to cop this. It is beautiful. Raw yo-yos are the best. They need to just start making all yo-yos come in raw. That would be awesome. I would probably buy more yo-yos if they did that. And this is called the God Mode yo-yo. I got this at Nationals. It is big. It is the S2J God Mode. It's big. It is a big yo-yo. And this is a tiny yo-yo. I think this is called the Outlier Mini. When I was at the airport, I ran into national yo-yo champion Thomas Rajan, and I said, "How are you so good?" And he said, "I play with a mini yo-yo, like half the time. And I said, does that actually work? I thought that was marketing BS. And he said, yeah, no, I thought it was too, but it actually does work. So then when I got home, I traded a Turning Point palpitation for this because I don't give a fuck about nothing. Ooh. And this is the rarest yo-yo I have, actually. This is the YoHub Metro Prototype yo-yo, which is a yo-yo that me and my friends made when we were all like 14, 15 years old. And we got money from millionaire investor Ty Lopez, who says, here in my garage, has got this new Lamborghini. He goes, you know what's more important than money? And he goes, knowledge. Well, he gave me the money to make these yo-yos. I've got this one, which is the raw prototype. And then they came in these colors here. We cooked these. I don't really know how the hell we did this. And I had a website to sell them on, and I never listed them and sold them. It never happened. But here they are. And there's probably, I think that there is 30 of them in existence, 10 in each colorway, I think. So if you have any of those, I'll buy them back. And these are called the Recess PC Hypernova. It's kind of like a Delrin Severe, like back in the day, but it's more badass because it comes in better colors. These are awesome. They're super cute, great yo-yo. I landed the Gritty Hop with this one on stage, which is insane. It's basically a yo-yo that's capable of anything. I gave this one to a drunk dude at the bar at Massachusetts State, and he just like kept banging it on the ground, which is like why it's kind of chopped. Okay, we're almost through, folks. This thing is awesome. This is called the Word Irony JPX, and I played with this for like an hour when I was a kid. My aunt bought it for me as a gift. I played with it for about an hour, and then I screwed it back together and cross-threaded it. So now it just sits in my collection and looks pretty. This is a Duncan Sticks. I think that's what it's called, right? No, Strix. This thing is pretty shitty. I got this at Disney World whenever I went when I was a kid. I bought it from Sebastian Brock. It was awesome meeting him and Noel Coons when I was a kid, and Sean Perez. They were all there. It was sick. Okay. And now I have another sealed. It's sealed, folks. It's just this yo-yo. My new Hypernova. I've got a sealed one of these and some first bases that I'll probably give out. Give away so many yo-yos. And finally, folks, this is the Recess Weekend. I played with this yo-yo so much. I can't remember where I got it. I definitely didn't like order it. This is like secondhand yo-yo. It's amazing. I love this yo-yo. I played with it so much. Yeah. Okay, well, I think that was everything. My entire yo-yo collection. There it is, folks.